So let's talk for a second. We give a pretty hard time to Janet. What's her name? Yellen. She just got back from China a couple weeks ago. So we give her a hard time. We give Jerome Powell a little bit of a hard time. This guy is the chief economic dude for Biden. This is a top dog with money. So anyway, this occurred, this little flub he made, it occurred during an interview for an upcoming documentary titled Finding the Money, which aims to delve into the complexities of the economy. I took Economics 101, so I know more than this guy probably. You know, part of it, during the COVID days, we printed money so dramatically. It's coming back to roost. You can't take money out of thin air and not expect some negative results, and that's what we're getting. So anyway, the film's preview teased viewers with the elusive nature of understanding money, even for those deeply involved in economic policy making. During one particularly uncomfortable exchange, Bernstein seemed to trip over the question of how money is created and circulated. He said, "We all use money." And yet the question of what is money and where does money come from remain elusive, the film states in the preview. Jim, I know you have a short, it's only like a minute and a half long clip of this dude. Do you mind playing that now? And then we will break it down here.
The U.S. government can't go bankrupt because we can print our own money.
It obviously begs the question, why exactly are we borrowing in a currency that we print ourselves? I'm waiting for someone to stand up and say, why do we borrow our own currency in the first place?
Like you said, they print the dollar. So why does the government even borrow?
Well, again, some of this stuff gets, some of the language that some of the language and concepts are just confusing. I mean, the government definitely prints money, and it definitely lends that money, which is why the government definitely prints money, and then it lends that money by selling bonds. Is that what they do? They sell bonds. Yeah, they sell bonds, right? Because they sell bonds and people buy the bonds and lend them the money. Yeah. So a lot of times, at least to my ear with MMT, the language and the concepts can be kind of unnecessarily confusing, but there is no question that the government prints money and then it uses that money to
all right. So, I mean, maybe catch us later on podcasts. Go to our website and find us and play that again 3 or 4 more times so you can understand that up there with Janet, whatever her name is, Janet Yellen and Jerome Powell, this is one of the people that are monitoring our financial system. These are the people that are making choices for our country. And this guy on camera said those things. So
yeah, but we print money and then we use money and then
money me
and that's it. Money me need a lot of. No, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. It's like watching Wall Street executives explain options to people. It's beautiful.
Nobody knows what's going on. I mean, I don't know, I don't know how to take this. I really, as much as we point out all the issues and problems in our country and in our world, you'd like to think that somewhere, somehow, in this country, there's adults in the room that actually have a plan. I mean, I've worried about hyperinflation for a while. I've worried about the demise of Medicare, Medicaid, Social Security. I worry about open borders, not just because of the inevitable, multi-city 9/11 style attack. I worry about the financial drain to our system. And I've said it a bunch of times on the show. I'm not worried about me. I'm worried about you, Anthony. I'm worried about future generations. Anybody that has kids or grandkids, if they care about them at all, they should probably be really, really concerned with the financial direction of our country. So you would think at least we have the brightest minds, the people that really understand MMT, the modern monetary theory. You would think we'd have people with a handle on it. We do not. Why? We never really got to the bottom. Why was Yellen in China again last week? I think I might have gotten some of those answers. So we're going to get to that in a minute. But to finish up with Jared Bernstein, I went a little further because I thought this has got to be a joke. This has to be punked. This has to be a setup. It was not. This guy. So one of the places I went to when I was researching this young man, I went to a site called Facts Buddy. And it's Jared Bernstein's bio, wiki, age, family, father, wife, education, net worth, blah, 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 blah. So meet Jared Bernstein. Jared Bernstein is an American economist serving as senior fellow at the Center on Budget and Policy Priorities. Senior fellow. Can you imagine if they would have interviewed a junior fellow for this documentary? They should have interviewed a tree stump. At least it wouldn't have gotten so stumped. So previously, he worked as a chief economist and economic advisor from 2009 to 2011 to President Joseph Biden in Obama's administration. So apparently he's pretty good friends with Uncle Joe. So let's see here. Michael D. Shear described Bernstein in 2008 as a progressive and also a strong supporter of workers. Good, we should be. Presently, Bernstein is in the Biden administration as a member of the Council of Economic Advisors. In addition, he was nominated by President Joe Biden in February of 2023 to serve as chair of the Council of Economic Advisors. That sounds pretty important. Let's jump ahead. Let's go right to Jared's education. This might shed a little bit of light on why he's a little bit less proficient in the art of economics 101. So Jared received his high school diploma in 1973 from Ridgefield High School. In addition, Bernstein also attended a private school in Danbury called Wooster School. After graduating from high school, he enrolled at the Manhattan School of Music and studied double bass along with Orrin O'Brien. Bernstein graduated with a bachelor's degree in fine arts from the Manhattan School of Music. Moreover, Bernstein attended Hunter College and graduated with a master's degree in social work. He later joined Columbia University, where he earned a master's degree in philosophy and a PhD in social welfare. Furthermore, Bernstein has also worked at Columbia University, Howard University, and New York University. Additionally, he has also served at the Economic Policy Institute.